If you wanna have a chuckle, then there's no need to fret. With us you'll have a good time that you'll never forget. Sit back and forget all about your student debt with the USD Improv Club. If you're looking for some people who can make you laugh, let me make a suggestion on your behalf. The Improv Club at USD is fun and a half, so take a listen and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the USD Improv Club. I am Lizzie, the USD president. I am joined by
Kyle Zimmer, the improv media manager.
Eric Grass, the normie that doesn't have any political role.
Zarabeth Joseph, also a normie.
Awesome. We're going to say some little bit fun facts about ourselves, such as I like owls a lot, actually.
I was really not expecting that, but pretty much probably one fact about me is that after 3 years of not remembering, I know the entire song to Phineas and Ferb, the main theme. I'm not kidding. I wish I was joking, but
Good
I'm not.
job.
My favorite color is green.
My hand really hurts right now.
Yes, that is in fact a fun fact.
Yes! Maybe they were wondering.
Awesome. So what we're going to be doing today is playing some games for you, starting off with catchphrase. So the way that catchphrase works is that Eric gets to lead a scene, meanwhile Kyle and Zarabeth can only use one question and statement each. And we got these suggestions previously. So for Kyle, his question is that made of plastic? And his statement is, I can't taste that.
Okay.
For Zarabeth, her question is, paper or plastic? We're a little bit related. And statement, I'm wanted in 17 states. I feel like that might actually be true.
Okay, rude.
And our scene is...
Your scene is you are in the middle of the ocean trying to survive a Titanic sinking.
Awesome. We're just going to
Thanks,
go
God.
with Stranded and let them take it away.
Oh boy, look at me out here like Tom Hanks. But this is real this time, oh no. The raft is starting to sink and I'm running out of materials.
I'm wanted in 17 states.
Wait, really? Why are you on my raft? Get off my raft, you might kill me or something. Oh lord. Ah, look, a sea turtle.
Oh, is that made out of plastic?
Paper or plastic?
I'm pretty sure it's, organic material that's not paper or plastic. Those are both factory made. Come on, guys. Start rowing again, because I don't want to die out here.
I can't taste that.
Well, yeah, you can't taste
Paper
the
or
ore.
plastic?
It's made out of wood. It's not paper or plastic, and if you eat it, you might get a sliver and die. I need you for the manpower. Now
I'm wanted
row.
in 17 states.
Why are you wanted in 17 states? Why are you wanted? Did you murder somebody? Did you shoplift?
Paper or plastic?
Is it made out of plastic?
Oh, so you shoplifted something that was plastic. I'm starting to think it was a Hello Kitty toy, that little Hello Kitty bobblehead toy.
Oh, is that made out of plastic?
Yeah, it's made out of plastic, actually.
Paper or plastic?
It's plastic. I've already stated this. I mean, you could have used a paper bag because save the planet. Don't use plastic.
I can't taste that.
Yeah, don't taste plastic. It's not good for you at all, especially if you burn it. Wait, we could burn the plastic on the boat and do smoke signals.
I'm wanted in 17 states.
Yeah.
And I'm still pretty sure that is actually true.
Wow.
You'll never find out.
So we're going to move on to our next game, which is Marriage Counselor.
And the way that marriage counselor goes is that there's one counselor and two people.
A married couple.
Two of a married couple, and they're trying to figure out their problems, really. So, the counselor will be Zarabeth, and the couple will be Eric and Liz.
We're going to ask Zarabeth to leave the room. That way we can get our anonymous suggestion that she knows nothing about.
She quietly shut the door.
Kyle, what is our marital issue?
The issue is Eric refuses to drive automatics while Liz only drives stick.
Oof. Unfortunately, I don't even know how to drive stick, so this will be a fun
Fortunately,
challenge.
I do.
Good thing the roles aren't reversed. We're going to welcome Zarabeth back into the room. Hello, Zarabeth. Welcome back.
Hello. All right. Hello, welcome. Now, I've heard you guys are having a little bit of trouble. Do you mind telling me what it's about?
Because of him, we have to have two separate things. When we could have just, if he could just learn the other way, we could just share one.
I refuse. The olden days shall live on.
Eric, are you Amish?
No,
No?
not that old. More like 1920s old.
I get a lot of people don't know how to do this, but I could just teach you, and then we could have one shared thing.
But it's so much easier. As you increase speed, you move in 6 directions.
All right. Let's...
So you agree with me?
No, I disagree.
All right. Let's figure this out. Lizzie, why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, we went and looked at vehicles yesterday, and apparently someone doesn't know how to do something, which means we have to have 2 separate vehicles, which is a little bit annoying, and that's a lot of gas money when we both work at the same place, we hang out with the same people, we all go to the same exact place, but then it depends on who drives what.
Eric, do you only use a stick shift?
I wish.
Yeah? That's it?
I wish.
You wish?
I wish. Because I refuse to do the other. I absolutely rebuttal it. Refuse.
Do you ride like a freaking big wheel thing?
No,
Bike?
I definitely drive the stick shift, yes.
You drive the stick shift?
But somebody else absolutely refuses to. She is not as cultured.
I like things a little bit easier.
I mean, you can have your opinion, but I don't like it.
I don't know. Do you ride a horse or?
No.
I feel like we lost her a little bit.
Yeah,
You might have,
maybe.
yes.
Maybe.
This is a very complicated problem, but don't worry, you guys are paying me
Well,
by
you
the
see,
hour.
she's all 20th century with her non-stick vehicle.
He's not wrong.
Alright, Eric, why don't you tell me a little bit about why this is better?
Because the satisfying motion of shifting gears is so luxurious. Have you tried it?
I can't say that I have. I used to drive my uncle's stick shift. I just don't know.
It's fantastic. But someone does not like to do it, and I absolutely refuse to do it.
But it's a lot easier to learn it my way.
No, it isn't.
How is it not? You literally just don't do the one thing.
I mean, fair, but it's not satisfying.
Who cares about satisfying? Why do we have to spend money on 2 cars?
Because I have needs, and I'm a princess.
Stupid needs again. Always about your needs. Never about my needs. Not about my wants.
No. At least, not in vehicles.
Alright. Why don't you tell me some of the differences in these vehicles?
I feel like the only difference, you said it multiple times already.
Is the stick? The stick.
My vehicle has the stick. Someone else's doesn't. And I will not drive it.
Am I getting close at all?
I kind of feel like we almost said it exactly multiple times.
Alright, then just state it again. Just really slowly.
I don't like it
So
his
you don't like
way.
You don't like to drive a stick shift?
No.
No.
I will not.
And you do.
Yeah.
But he won't do it my way.
Nope.
Alright. So just learn how to drive a stick shift.
Why can't he learn it my way? He's the one that's mostly refusing to do it my way.
You know, just go with it. I don't even know if
Well,
I've got
being as this conversation is going nowhere, I think mine is automatically the winner.
No, because mine would automatically be the winner, but you just want to lose.
Okay, so you like to drive an automatic then?
Yeah, but he won't.
Nope. I refuse.
He won't what?
He won't drive an automatic.
How can we fix that?
Just learn to drive his car. I don't know.
You'll drive me everywhere. Screw
Yeah.
that.
I'm down.
Take that one.
Driving Miss Daisy.
I feel like I said that several times. You wouldn't drive a stick shift.
But he would refuse. He refused to drive automatic.
Whatever.
I refuse.
Whatever.
Eric was refusing to drive a stick shift.
Never.
I never called it an automatic. It was just a normal car. So.
Right.
I think Eric and I will see a different counselor next time.
You really should. Yeah.
That was a waste.
I
of
don't have a
$1,000.
license. You guys are paying $200 an hour. I don't take insurance.
Okay, the next game we're going to play, our third game is called Last Line, and we have Team A consisting of Kyle and Liz, and Team B consisting of me, Eric, and Zarabeth. There is no me, Eric, and Zarabeth, but you get it.
So we have
Anyway.
a 3-person team.
Yes. No. Last Line is a game where you build, well, we have these two teams, and we build a scene, but they have to start their scenes by using the last line of the other scene and go back and forth.
So Eric, what is our scene?
Just give me a moment. Team A will be building a beehive. It's not beehive. Team B is a castle in Scotland?
Are we
think
at a
so.
castle in Scotland? Okay.
Alright, cool. I guess we'll start.
Team B starts.
Team B starts, but A becomes a 4B. I'll take it.
Just
You know what? We'll take it.
Wow, I can't believe we decided to vacation in Scotland.
Well, my parents want to come up here, of course, so yeah, we're going to Scotland.
So tell me a little bit about where you live.
Well, you see, here's my castle.
Oh, you have a castle?
Well, yeah. You think I'm some poor Irishman?
I mean, yeah.
We were the ones who originally planted the potatoes up
Look.
here.
I originally met you in a bar, and it was a real crazy night.
I originally met you in a bar, and it was a real crazy night.
But you agreed so we can start building all these beehives.
But I wasn't in the right state of mind to agree to this.
But I mean, you told me while we were at the bar that, hey, I really want to have some like fresh, organic honey straight from the bee's butt. So, what we're gonna do is we were gonna build beehives, and then we were gonna just have an infinite supply of honey no matter what.
But I don't actually like honey that much.
Really?
I really don't.
Well, then what am I gonna do with all these tens of thousands of bees that I just purchased off of Amazon?
But what am I gonna do with all these tens of thousands of bees that I purchased on Amazon, is what my mom said when I bought me bee farm.
So you have a bee farm on your castle in Scotland.
Well,
There's
yeah,
a lot I don't know about you.
Well, yeah, you can't just live on potatoes. You gotta have the honey as well.
Is potatoes and honey like a traditional Scottish dish?
It's the best stew you ever have in your life.
Oh, it's a stew.
Yes.
See, I was just imagining like honey over baked potatoes.
We also do that. It's okay.
Yeah.
We don't have much butter up here.
You don't have butter?
No. None at all.
That's a very odd thing culturally.
You know, that's a very odd thing culturally.
I understand it's not in the norm, but I just don't like honey that much. So I don't see why I would help you get a lot of honey.
But I've had this dream as a small child that, hey, one day I'm going to own an entire plantation and we're just going to start having some beehives all across, and then I can just live off of saving the bees and being a very nice person for this entire nature.
I don't. Why do you need me for that?
Because I only have 2 hands and 4 hands are better than 2.
I don't really want to get stung though.
But it's okay though. We have protective beehive gear.
Is it 100% like I won't get stung?
Well, the label on this one says 50% of not being stung, but
50%.
I mean, we can take the chances.
50% out of 100%. That's only halfway there.
I mean, that's only halfway there. I mean, the castle's all the way up there. Really?
It's not my fault our lane is
It's-
about 16 miles long.
It's already nightfall. I'm not walking through the night.
Alright, we might as well pitch up a tent.
Alright.
Let me just unpack my reliable, useful tent and back pocket device.
Where did you get that?
eBay.
eBay. There's like a lot of cool stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually just a tarp. They bamboozled me out of $400.
You know, come to think of it, they bamboozled me out of $10,000 for these bee gear.
You spent how much?
$10,000.
Why?
I was looking. They had a bundle deal. If you buy 2 for $10,000, then you get an extra satisfaction guarantee. Apparently, I was listening to the wrong Billy Mays.
Okay, why don't you just buy like a little like starter bee kit?
But what's the fun in that when you can spend $10,000 on bee supplies?
Because you should see if you can actually, like, if you're good at it or not. Like, this could have just been, like, a really mini side hobby instead of just diving full in.
I mean, that's just what I do. Like, I just dive right in. If it's not going to work, then hey, I just wasted a whole bunch of money for nothing.
It didn't work when you want to become a tattoo artist.
We really don't want to talk about that because...
I kind of do.
Nah.
We're not gonna get into tattoo artist.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Kyle, you have a lot of bad hobbies.
Somewhat. Maybe not all the time, but I mean...
I'm really hoping he doesn't have like a bunch of bees just sitting in his room right now. He's not saying no.
Let's go on to the next game. How about that?
We'll
Busy?
talk about it.
Awesome. We're going to move on to Love With Me Is Like, in which Kyle, Eric, and Zarabeth are competing against each other. For to say whatever the suggestion is, they're going to come with a one-liner based off of it. So Love With Me is like blank, and then they're going to add a little bit to the end of it, which is hopefully going to be funny. So our first suggestion is airport. So Love With Me is like an airport.
Love With Me is like an airport. Everyone's always taking off.
Love With Me is like an airport. Everything is delayed.
Love with Me is like an airport. Anybody want peanuts?
You know what? I love the enthusiasm behind Eric's little peanut skit. So he will get a point for that.
Yes, you deserve it.
In Love With Me, while they can get up to infinity points, they just don't matter. So there's your 10 points for peanuts.
I feel like I heard that before.
I don't know what you're talking about. Love With Me is like lollipops. Take it away.
Love With Me is like lollipops. The flavor fades after a couple seconds.
Love with Me is like lollipops. I'm kinda sweet.
Aww.
Love With Me is like lollipops. There's normally something in the center.
Is it you in the center? That's not a healthy relationship, Kyle.
No.
Love with Me is like lollipops. I'm sugar free.
Why? Why?
Zarabeth pulled at my heartstrings for that.
Shoot.
Dang.
You get 200 points.
Yay.
I'm over here trying to be healthy. Sugar free.
I mean, I'm all for a healthy, lovely relationship. But that's just not as funny. Love With Me is like breakfast cereal. I really wish that someone had specified what was night cereal. But breakfast cereal, take it away.
Love With Me is like breakfast cereal. You usually don't have it in the morning.
Love with Me is like breakfast cereal. Be happy, be healthy.
Love With Me is like breakfast cereal. It's only for kids.
I'm sorry, that's
Kyle.
a false statement.
What?
Kyle, you lose points for that.
I will take it because it's the only one I can think of.
Kyle!
You're at negative 100?
Perfect.
I hope you can earn it back.
Probably that.
It's okay, Kyle.
You're right.
Even though I'm your enemy, I believe in you.
Normally I'm supposed to pick a winner, but I just had to pick a loser for that.
I feel
I'm
like
fine
we
with
all
that.
lost for hearing that.
I am fine
We
with that.
apologize to all of you out there listening. Love with me is like a cloudy day.
Love with me is like a cloudy day. You don't get flowers without rain.
All very sentimental.
Love with me is like a cloudy day. Doom and gloom.
Tried.
I've got,
You
I've
could have
got-
done it.
No.
You could have redeemed yourself.
I've
I
got
believed in you,
nothing.
Kyle.
I've got nothing.
Sarah Beth, you're up to 300 points.
Yay!
Where Eric's at 10 and Kyle's at negative 100.
Better than 100.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather be at 10 than where Kyle's at.
Love with me is like a farmer's market.
Love with me is like a farmer's market. It's better if you go with friends. I feel like I just sound like my aunt's, like, flip book of positive quotes.
Love with me is like a farmer's market. It's $5 a dozen.
Love with me is like a farmer's market. Step right up. You might get a fair price.
Why are you guys charging for love?
Well, I mean, they charge for fortune cookies, too, so...
What?
That is true.
You know what, Eric? You got 1 point.
Yes, I'm up to 11!
Love with me is like a sea turtle.
What the heck does that mean?
You tell me.
Love with me is like a sea turtle. Insert song and dance number from The Little Mermaid.
I don't remember a character being a sea turtle.
There's gotta be one in there somewhere.
Love with me is like a sea turtle. It's better if you recycle. I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? That was so wholesome.
Well,
I'll give you 5 points for that.
305.
305 to 11 to still negative 100.
Kyle's on the
And
comeback.
last but not least, Love with me is like Club Penguin.
Oh.
Love with me is like Club Penguin. Is it still around?
Love with me is like Club Penguin. Yes, it is.
Love with me is like Club Penguin. Disney's involved. Gotta love my Disney. So those Little Mermaid joke,
Disney owns everything nowadays.
pretty much.
Even my heart.
You know what? Kyle, you get 1 point.
Yes.
You're at negative 99
I actually
now.
thought Lizzie was gonna say
Yes.
she wins.
So with Kyle at negative 99, Eric at 11, and Zerbeth at 305. Congrats, Zerbeth.
Yay!
Wow, I wonder who won. Oh wait,
But
That
it's
was a real-
okay, Eric, because the points don't matter.
that was a real nail biter.
Eric, you won in
Oh,
my
it
heart.
was so close that I almost could not contain it.
Wow.
All right, for our next game, it's Radio Critic, and the critics are Liz and Zerbeth. For this game, Radio Critic is a game where Liz and Zerbeth will come up with strange situations at the radio booth, and myself and Kyle have to act out the scenes the best way we can. It is a more podcast-friendly version than the famous game Movie Critic. It's written in a different font. Wasn't sure if I was supposed to read it. And the radio show name is The Iron Door Bros, and our topic of the day is balding hamsters.
The Iron Door Bros?
The Iron Door Bros.
Okay.
Alright.
Hello, welcome to our podcast called The Iron Door Bros. I'm Lizzie,
I'm Zerbeth.
and our topic of the day is balding hamsters. I know it's kind of strange, but there have been a lot of radio shows that have talked about balding hamsters.
Yes, it's actually a real epidemic right now, isn't it?
Unfortunately, I kind of wish it wasn't, but I guess it's really popular in San Francisco, where
Yeah.
this one radio show, they try to talk about it, but they also didn't have any like hamster noises, so they're also trying to imitate it at the same time.
Yes.
Which over the radio, I don't understand why that was like worth it. But we'll let you decide for yourself.
Yes, on this famous radio show, Justice for Squeakers.
Yes. Play.
Alright, so, Eric, I've been thinking about this for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
What truly would be the sound of a true hamster? Is the way that this entire thing
A
goes.
true hamster?
Of a true 100% hamster.
Decently pitched, like, little squeal?
So almost like a guinea pig sort of thing? It's like,
Yeah, it's like a little...
just a little reet.
Yeah.
Or would it just be like a, or just almost like a ferret or something?
Ferret? Nah, too feisty. Hamsters aren't
Little
that feisty.
Too feisty?
I mean, they do, I guess they do, like, bite.
Yeah, and hamsters do bite depending on like what hamster you would want to get. If you want to make it, if you want to make it almost like if you want it to be aggressive, or if you just want it to be all cute and cuddly like it probably should be.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, what if you got a middle-aged hamster?
But then it would sound like an old man, really.
Really?
So it would be almost like
So-
lower
so-
pitched. It's like,
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that goes on for another 2 hours.
I know, and it drags on through the entire 2 hours. You feel it.
I'm really concerned that how bad balding hamsters is for San Francisco, considering they have an entire like radio show dedicated to just that.
Yeah, and throughout that entire 2 hours, I did not once hear about the problem.
I
never heard about the balding hamsters.
They didn't even talk about them balding. They just talked about the noises.
Yeah.
At literally
That
every
weird
stage
grandpa
in their life.
hamster? It's weird.
It kind of gave me nightmares,
Yeah.
gonna be completely honest with you.
This next part that we're going to play for you, honestly, it seemed even odder than that.
It was kind of bad.
Yeah.
We had to go all the way to Australia for that because their hamsters are gigantic to the point where they're actually biting the fur off of them, which is why they're bald.
Yes, it's a real problem, especially with the spiders biting. But
Not all the hamsters make it.
no, I know. But in the show, while they're talking about that, they seem to be talking over each other even more. It's odd.
It was horrible.
It was.
They need to get stuff timed out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play it for you so you can figure it out. And play.
Alright, so I've been looking around down here in Australia. Alright? I've been walking around and there's this giant fur ball
You've
that
been
comes
walking around?
Oh yeah, I've been walking around there in Australia. There's
Yeah?
this giant fur ball that came in front of me.
Oh, yeah? How big?
Yeah.
How big?
It was ginormous.
Was he a massive legend or
It
what?
wasn't a massive legend, man. It was just a giant, big old fur ball of a hamster.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It was so much. It was so big. And eventually it got
How
so
hairy was he?
It was so hairy. But then he wanted to go and trim it himself. All right.
Alright.
And pretty much he was just ripping the fur right off of him.
Why was he doing that? Was it because he had spiders all over him?
It was
biting
probably
him?
because of the spiders.
The
But
spiders?
Then, it was probably because of the spiders. You know, here in Australia, all of the spiders here are very, very hostile.
Very. They're almost as big as those hamsters
Oh
out
yeah,
here.
especially, oh man, the big old spiders, they're just ginormous too.
My cousin was bit by one the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah, he died.
Can you explain all that?
And his hamster.
Oh! So
His
the
hamster's missing fur too.
the
Hey,
hamster died as well.
was the hamster you found, was that my cousin?
It probably was because...
My cousin Terry?
Oh, it probably wasn't your cousin Terry. I know how hairy he can get.
Oh.
I don't think I ever want to go to Australia after
I
hearing
don't even
that.
think they were Australian.
Probably impersonators, to be
I know.
completely honest with you. So we're only going to share with you one final radio show today. Oh, by the way, their show was literally called The Down Unders before. That's how bad it was. But where was this last one at again?
This last one was in Sweden.
Sweden.
Yes.
That's probably why I forgot about it.
Yeah. No, it was just the strangest show. And this one was talking about the balding hamsters, but that almost didn't seem like the subject of it, almost.
Oh no, because the hamsters were bald, it was because of makeup testing.
Yeah.
And Sweden is very well known for their makeup testing. So
They kept talking about how good the hamsters looked in the makeup.
it was a little disturbing
Yeah.
given that it, once again, is two guys, just how much they knew about this makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweden's a pretty strange place. I'll give them that.
I don't know, but here we are. We're going to play for you this last radio show. Play.
Alright, welcome to the makeup tutorial for us here in Sweden.
Yes, welcome.
So we have this large little hamster for you. We'll be able to just put a nice little foundation on top of him first.
Yes, of course, and his name is Hammy. Don't forget his name.
Oh yes, Hammy is quite possibly the most amazing and attractive hamster of them all. We're just gonna spice her up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So we have a little foundation going on. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of blush as well.
Don't forget the blue eyeshadow.
Oh, definitely the blue eyeshadow. Here we go. Alright, there you go. What do you think? You think a little
I think
piercing
his
going?
hair's falling out.
Oh no. It's probably because of the makeup products.
Probably. We'll just put some fake ones in. No
we'll
problem.
probably have to do that too.
Yeah.
Maybe a little earring on the side too.
Just a wee little one.
Just a wee little earring. Okay, there we go. You are looking very glamorous now, Miss Hammy.
This Hammy's so beautiful.
So beautiful. You're gonna rock this hamster pageant. Be absolutely adored.
So if you're ever interested in listening to them, the Swedish, put makeup on animals, you can tune in to All Animals Are Beautiful for the radio show.
If you would like to join in on that podcast, I would seek help immediately, honestly.
I mean, everyone has their own interests.
No, definitely, but there are better podcasts to listen to about that sort of thing.
I mean,
that very niche topic.
That's what we're here for. We'll find the worst ones out there for you guys to listen to short, brief clips of. So, thank you once again for tuning in to the Iron Door Bros. I'm Lizzie.
I'm Zarabeth, and we'll slam the door on you later.
The bell totally did not fall.
I mean, it was good timing for it.
I don't know a Swedish accent.
That is fine.
I only know
That's what I was hoping for.
I only know the jokes where it's like Bjark and like
Björk.
that's it.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, our next game is Repair Shop. Repair Shop is a game where Liz has to guess what Eric, Kyle, and I are having problems with so she can fix them. Now Liz is going to leave the room.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Liz.
Please escape.
Alright, Liz cannot hear what our suggestions are. She has to guess. Kyle, you have a Teletubby that yodels. Eric
That's dope.
broke his bionic ear. And I have a bad cold that makes me sneeze bees? Bees. Alright.
Lots of bees.
There's a lot of bee talk in this one.
There's a lot of bees.
So everyone remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a Teletubby that only yodels.
My bionic ear is broke.
And I have a bad cold that makes me sneeze bees. Alright. Lizzie, come back.
Whoa.
Really hope I don't have any customers today. It'll just be a nice, peaceful day. I just sit here on my phone. Never mind. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I bought this for my child, and I want it to sing, but it doesn't really.
It doesn't sing.
No. My kid, he's 5, I bought him this small little plushie, and I wanted it to sing, 'cause, on the show, they sing around, there's a baby floating in the sky. I don't understand, really. I think the guys who really were making it were on something at the time. But when listen, I'll just demonstrate here.
I
Like,
didn't realize babies still played with these.
I know, but he really loves the show. I thought of buying this for him, but it just doesn't do the singing and the motion that it does normally on the show and whatnot.
So your Teletubby doesn't sing or dance.
Well, I mean, he does sing and he
well,
does
not
dance.
correctly.
But here, I mean,
Oh, your Teletubby yodels?
yeah.
Yay!
Is really any way to fix
I
this?
actually have a different voiceover kit that I could put in it, but it is gonna be of someone rapping.
You know what? He's got to get into this culture sometime, so might as well.
There we go.
Yeah.
How does that? You want to play that
Oh,
for me
yeah.
quick?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
See, that works very. I'm glad I could help you today. Goodbye. Not too hard. Can handle that.
Knocking noise.
Second one. It's only been like 5 minutes. Yeah, how can I help you today?
Hi, the doctor couldn't help with my little problem with my hearing on the side of my head. It's
Your cochlear implant?
no,
Oh,
not exactly.
That's good. I'm not supervised to work with those anymore.
I mean, it's just a fully mechanized part over here.
Do you have a big hearing aid?
No. It's very, very advanced.
Very
tech.
advanced.
Yeah. Like I'm like part cyborg on this side of my face, specifically the right side. And this thing that I use to hear, it's not working.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
I mean, it's your basic ear. You can hear with it. Blow a flamethrower out of it. Your basic.
You have a robotic ear? Cyborg ear?
Kinda. Basically, yeah.
Transformer ear?
It's basically cybernetic ear.
Robotic ear?
Yeah. Sorta.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Overall, it's a metal ear?
Yeah. I mean, it's made of metal, of
Okay,
course.
It's made of metal.
But it's not working.
It's not working.
No.
Is it just the hearing part?
The entire thing is smashed. Can't you see it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's obliterated.
I forgot
It's gone.
to look up from my phone.
Sorry,
So
what?
Sorry, what?
What?
You lost your mechanical ear, robotic ear thing?
No, it may or may not have been destroyed.
Destroyed. So, like, is it caved in really bad? Did someone smash it? Did you smash it?
No.
No.
It's kind of like, when you fall off a bike and you land on your arm really hard and you'll do something to the bone.
Sprain it, break it.
Yeah.
Break it?
Yeah, it's
Just
broke.
break it.
My bionic ear's broke.
Your bionic ear's broke.
Yeah.
I mean, a kid yesterday actually lost his ear. I could just give you that.
What?
Yeah, that'll work. Great. Here, I'll super glue it real quick. Does that work? Is that good?
I can hear again.
Awesome!
Hooray!
Man, I should go back to doctor school.
Alright, later.
That man
Slam
forgot
door.
to pay. That's fine. I just gave him an ear I didn't want to report, so that's okay. That's fine. Yes, hello.
Hello. I can't go to the doctor. I was wondering if you could help me. They won't let me in the office anymore. They say I'm in danger.
Can I put this bee helmet on you just quick?
I mean, you could if you want to.
Awesome. I don't want those getting out. I'm sorry. Are you literally sneezing up bees?
Yeah.
Did you by chance swallow a beehive?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You're not really sure.
Get-
You just don't
get
want to
it?
admit it.
It's a bee pun.
I'm really glad that that's all going to sting your face.
Yeah, well, I'm used to them by now. It's been a while.
Here, you know what? How about you swallow this anti-bee formula?
Alright.
If you start vomiting, try going to the doctor again.
Okay. Glug, glug, glug.
But it should kill the bees inside of you. Hopefully nothing else.
I think my lungs stopped, but the bees are also gone. Thank you.
2 for 1.
Exit stage right.
I should not open a repair shop. Ever.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what goes on.
So, our last and final game is called the Irish Drinking Song. The way that this goes is the Irish Drinking Song is a game where people
We'll be
Well,
singing.
they will be singing
Gonna be
an
rapping.
Irish jig about something.
Beatbox.
The second and fourth person in each verse must rhyme. So, the people performing it will be Eric, Liz, and Zarabeth,
And
I'm in the
Thank
as
show.
you.
well as me.
oh, fun. So with our setup, Zarabeth will be starting, and then it'll be Eric, Lizzie, and then Kyle. So for our first verse, Eric and Kyle will have to rhyme. And then as it moves over, starting with Eric, then I and Zarabeth will rhyme, moving over to then Kyle and Eric, and then Zarabeth and I again. Our prompt for Irish Drinking Song is going to be dance. Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Oh, I am a dancer.
I really like to dance.
I do it all day long.
To sing and prance.
But when I was spinning,
I lost my pants.
It was really troubling.
And when I get to dance,
Oh,
Heidi, 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 Heidi.
I spin clockwise.
Around and around.
but when I go counterclockwise,
I fall on the ground.
It's very hard.
To be a ballerina.
especially when I get thrown.
What rhymes with ballerina? Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
I like to spin on my toes.
Spinning on my hands.
Spinning on my feet.
I love rubber bands.
I like to spin.
Even when I'm not.
Then I really can't spin.
Something.
Yes, that was really hot.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Jumping in the air.
Prancing all about.
It's quite fun.
That's what I like to talk about.
When I get too stizzy.
I fall on my head.
Then I sing and dance.
At the end, I lay in my bed.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi. Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us at the USG Improv Club. Once again, I'm Lizzie.
I am Kyle.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Zarabeth.
Please tune in next time.